Gordon Bowker's James Joyce, a biography, 2011, offers a fresh perspective on the life of the renowned modernist author, building upon the foundational biography by Joyce scholar Richard Ellmann, published in 1959. Bowker incorporates new insights from letters and documents that were unavailable to Ellmann, while also correcting numerous minor inaccuracies in the earlier work. More significantly, Bowker presents a less idealized portrait of Joyce compared to Ellmann's somewhat reverential account. He delves into Joyce's ongoing self-mythologizing and his occasional neglect of the needs of friends and family. While Bowker approaches Joyce's literary work with the same respect as Ellmann, he uniquely draws upon Joyce's own novels and stories to illuminate the author's inner life. The biography unfolds chronologically, starting with Joyce's birth in 1882 to John and Mary May Joyce, a middle-class Irish family in Dublin. As the eldest of 10 siblings, 2 of whom died from typhoid, Joyce's early years were marked by initial family prosperity, which declined after his father lost his job in 1893. Joyce began his education at Clongowes Wood College, a Jesuit boarding school, but later transferred to Belvedere College in Dublin. Bowker extensively references A Portrait of the Artist as a young man to reflect Joyce's formative experiences during this period. Additionally, Bowker draws on correspondence and other sources to highlight the young Joyce's reputation for wit and humor, alongside his recognized intellect. Many contemporaries even believed he was destined for the Catholic priesthood. At University College Dublin, Joyce studied English, French, and Italian while beginning to publish literary reviews. Bowker emphasizes Joyce's early attempts at crafting the enigma of a manner as part of his self-creation. He also recounts Joyce's first encounter with censorship when his college paper refused to publish his article on Irish theater, sparking controversy in Dublin's literary circles. After graduation, Joyce moved to Paris to study medicine, but struggled academically and eventually returned to Dublin to be with his dying mother. Despite May Joyce's plea that her atheist son confess and take Holy Communion, he refused, an incident that deeply affected him and recurs in his novel Ulysses. In 1904, Joyce met Nora Barnacle, a chambermaid from Galway. Their first date on June 16, a walk to Ringsend culminating in an intimate encounter, would later inspire the setting of Ulysses. Bowker observes that Nora complemented Joyce's passionate and physical nature perfectly. Throughout their life together, Joyce wrote Nora a series of erotic love letters that Bowker describes as pornographic. After a falling out with a friend, an incident that inspired part of Ulysses, Joyce and Nora relocated first to Zurich and then to Trieste. Bowker draws on John McCourt's biography The Years of Bloom to highlight how Joyce's time in Trieste influenced his writing. As a multicultural port city, Trieste reminded Joyce of Dublin while offering a wealth of people and experiences that enriched his novels. Financial struggles were constant for the couple, and Bowker extensively details the hardships involved in their frequent moves. He emphasizes the generosity of Joyce's brother Stanislas, whom Joyce brought to Trieste and helped find work, hoping to supplement their income. However, Bowker points out that Joyce seldom reciprocated this generosity, often repaying loans reluctantly or not at all. This was not out of selfishness, but rather a single-minded dedication to his art. Joyce seemed to believe his brother existed primarily to support his artistic mission. Joyce's financial troubles were alleviated by Harriet Weaver Shaw, a wealthy English patron who intervened to save him from his poor money management. Bowker offers a richer portrait of Shaw than previous biographers, showing Joyce as difficult, demanding, and a spendthrift. Shaw's support, amounting to what would be millions today, enabled Joyce to complete his masterpiece, Ulysses, published in 1922. During this period, another major theme emerges in Bowker's account. Joyce's lifelong poor health worsened as he developed serious eye problems that would eventually lead to near blindness. Around the same time, his daughter Lucia began exhibiting mental health issues, likely schizophrenia. Bowker describes Joyce's efforts to shield Lucia from treatments he feared would destroy her genius, which he believed she inherited from him. Although somewhat self-centered, Bowker concludes these efforts were driven by deep paternal love. In Paris, where Joyce completed Ulysses, he gained 2 more patrons, Maria and Eugene Jolas. With their support alongside Shaw's, he began work on his next challenging novel, Finnegan's Wake. When World War II broke out, Joyce returned to Trieste and helped 16 French Jews escape with him. Bowker portrays Joyce's final years as marked by decline, alcoholism, and depression. Still, Joyce maintained an intense work ethic, often spending up to 10 hours a day on Finnegan's Wake, which he finished in 1939. The novel's poor reception deeply demoralized him. Joyce died in 1941 at age 58, following surgery for a perforated ulcer. James Joyce, a biography, was celebrated by Publishers Weekly as a clear-eyed celebration of the writer and his work, and praised by the New York Times for its seamless storytelling, making it a valuable addition to Joyce's biographical canon. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.